Key point 4. To be successful, pay off your debts and don't create new ones. The third law of wealth teaches us to steer away from debt. Debt allows the rich to earn interest, while the poor become even poorer. After hearing Nasir's first 2 rules, Ravi decided to save 1/10 of his income. However, the fact that he had debts to pay was quite distressing. He didn't feel like he was getting richer while the debt was still hanging over his head. The creditors were banging on his door, demanding returns on everything plus interest. His good friend Nasir said soothing words of encouragement, reassuring him he had recommendations to handle his financial situation. You will experience a high degree of freedom when you have true wealth, but getting into debt is a sure way of wallowing in slavery. Following Nasir's words, Ravi made a conscious effort to avoid incurring more debt. His friend's wisdom reawakened him to the stress of borrowing money today to enjoy goods he can't evade paying interest for tomorrow. Ravi decided to cut off his extra spending so he wouldn't get deeper into debt. He worked out a system for paying off his debt. Rather than spending his entire monthly earnings on recurring needs such as shelter, food, clothing, and the like, he would keep no more than 7/10 of his income for that. He would follow the first law, saving to invest 1/10 of his income, so the residual 2/10 would be channeled towards settling his debts. Don't start investing unless you pay your debts off. Work out a realistic plan to settle them and stick to it. Ravi followed this plan judiciously and settled his debt at the end of the year, paying his creditors each month a small, consistent amount of money without fail. He earned himself a good name around Babylon. That's how Ravi's journey toward building his sustainable fortune began. Only when he was free of debt could he feel financially free. Did you know The Richest Man in Babylon was originally a collection of educational pamphlets that U.S. banks and insurance companies circulated in 1920 to 1924?